Any day over like 5 feet of snow.
Oh, you and me both. I know. And we've already had our days, with freezing temperatures. So we're kind of like, you know what, for the first day of winter, let's kind of sail on into this one. In fact, starting now through Christmas, we really have a stretch of mild weather. So if you are getting a jump start on any holiday travel, take a look. This is your national view, coast to coast. I'm checking in with the airports, and we will continue to do this leading up until Christmas because I know a lot of you are hitting the roadways. A lot of you are catching flights. So right now, San Francisco coming in with some delays, but really it's Newark. When you head into the East Coast and portions of the Northeast, that's where the same area of low pressure that passed over here that brought us some of the rain 2 days ago is actually holding together, and it's going to slide right up the eastern seaboard. That will be our next nor'easter. So this is where most of the flight delays will happen, east and northeast portion of our country. We are sitting right smack dab in the middle, and yes, this is our afternoon today, looking beautiful outside. Sunny skies, clear skies, but we are tracking some strong winds. So it's windy, sunny, chilly throughout the day today. Beautiful weekend. We climb back into the upper 60s and even some 70s by Saturday. And then we head into Christmas. Very mild this year. We're going to be talking temperatures in the 70s. I'll show you that forecast here in a second. Live look in Sugar Land. If you are spending the afternoon in Sugar Land, bottom line, what you need to know, winds are going to be strong. So wind gusts potentially up to about 35 miles per hour as we head into the afternoon. Sustained winds right now, all between about 15 to 25 miles per hour. So already some of you hold on to the hat, maybe use a little extra hairspray here for this Thursday. Sustained winds in College Station around 26 in Columbus, 23-mile-per-hour winds. There's in Pearland, 28-mile-per-hour winds in Galveston. At the big airport, winds sustain around 20 miles per hour. Right now, winds not strong enough to ground planes. We will continue to monitor those airport sites, though, of course, for any travelers out there through the afternoon, early evening, and that's all due to the winds. So here's that wind advisory. I was previously telling you how this is pretty much in effect throughout the entire state. So that wind advisory in effect, of course, through all of our counties here, and if anything, winds are just going to continue to pick up. So that's really the first thing that you need to know for today. Otherwise, we sail right into the weekend with really nice weather. Temperatures already in the 60s. I've actually increased our afternoon high by just a couple degrees. So high temperatures today expected right around 64. Sustained winds out of the northwest around 24 miles per hour. Wind advisory in effect until 6 o'clock this evening. And then once it expires, those winds are expected to die down. 63 for your Friday. And then as we head into Saturday, 70 degrees. Fast forward to Monday and Tuesday. If you are entertaining, if everybody's coming over to your house, maybe either Christmas Eve or Christmas, you know what it's going to be both days, Monday and Tuesday, great days to kind of push people outside. We're talking and tracking mostly dry weather. I popped in about a 20% chance just for a stray shower, but otherwise partly to mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 70s. So this time we have it really nice. We're smack dab in the middle part of the country where weather is actually going to be nice. I'll send it over to you, Sherman.
All right, about the only place you need sunscreen over Christmas. All right, thank you.